Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel Civil Science Academy. Today we are going to start the second unit of class 6 Geography, which is Globe, Latitudes and Longitudes. This unit is about the longitudes and latitudes. You can see here, this is the globe and these imaginary lines are drawn on it, and the parallel lines are called latitudes. These are parallel lines which is called as latitudes. See here, the equator is a 0 degree and it is very helpful to measure the distance between two places. That is why the latitudes and longitudes are helpful. Now look at this image. Here the frigid zone and Tropic of Cancer, torrid zone, equator, Tropic of Capricorn and also frigid zone is mentioned. We say torrid zone when it receives the maximum heat. Okay, look at here, the torrid zone is on the equator, that's why it receives the very high heat and that's why we call it as torrid zone. Similarly, the temperate zone receives the less heat as compared to the torrid zone, so the temperature here is moderate. Finally, the frigid zone, in here this is the frigid zone, and which receives very little heat, which is why it remains extremely cold. Okay, you can see it is in the polar region which receives the less sunlight, that's why it is very cold. The topics about these zones and details will be covered in the coming lessons. So in this unit we will only study what is given for this particular class, and I will not go too deep and I will explain only as much as the book covers. Okay, now the next concept is longitude, and longitude is represented by these perpendicular straight lines on the globe, and they are also called meridians of the longitude. Each degree of longitude is divided into minutes. Each minute is further divided into seconds, and unlike latitudes which are parallel, all meridians of longitude are equal in length. A prime meridian passes through the Royal Observatory at Greenwich, London, and it taken as a 0 degrees longitude, and from this line we count up to 180 degree eastward and 180 degree westward. Now, since the earth rotates from west to east, the places to the east of the Greenwich are ahead of Greenwich mean time, while the places to the west are behind the GMT. For example, the India is located to the east of the Greenwich, so our Indian Standard Time is 5 hours 30 minutes ahead of GMT, and New York in USA is to the west of the Greenwich, so its local time is about 5 hours behind the GMT. Okay, at 180 degree longitude we have the international dateline. Look at here, and this is the international dateline. When we cross it from east to west, you subtract a day, and when you cross from west to east, you add a day. In India, there is a time difference of about 1 hour and 45 minutes between the local time of Dwarka in Gujarat in the west and Assam in the east. To avoid confusion, India has chosen 82 degree east longitude as a standard meridian. The local time at this meridian is taken as the standard time for the whole country. This is called Indian Standard Time or IST. That is why even though the sun rises earlier in the east and later in the west, the entire country follows the same standard time. And this is unit 2. Unit is not very important, but we should read it at least once. Please note the underlined parts carefully and don't skip them. And these timelines are very important because the UPSC often ask questions about concept like east of Greenwich and related time differences, so it is important to understand them. So class 6 will also be like this only, and so we will move a little faster there, and after completing all the NCERTs I will start topic wise lessons like the interior of the earth, the lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere and so on. I will link with one by one topic and I will connect all this topic together for better understandings. So before that, let me first complete all the NCERTs. For now, wait for the next video and don't forget to like, share and subscribe to the channel, and I will be back soon with unit 3. Thank you for your support and bye bye.